been discussed. He said that if we don't keep on the Black Sovereign's radar, he was gonna put us on the back burner, and they were gonna get sidetracked into dumb barbarian shit. No offense to Kala, and so we had decided that we needed to, because it was the next day, tonight, go and talk to the Black Sovereign and get him united with us to start taking care of Unity. Otherwise, we're all going to get fucked by a giant computer brain.
Yeah.
And I think our plan was to take everybody to the meeting. Luna, Mockery, all the peoples, and utilize Chef Rawman. I never can remember his name. As a character witness for us.
Roll.
What is his name?
Gorgo.
Gorgo. I never can remember it. Sorry.
Well, that's hurtful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's how much I pay attention during your campaigns.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Actually, I need to do this. Not that. Okay. I think I have audio figured out. Let me just verify that it's behaving itself.
If you have a structured settlement.
Yep. Okay. That's good. Discord audio looks good. Success. Okay.
Sail.
Yes, that is correct. So we are in a beautiful place called Starfall City. And the party is hanging out at an old hospital.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Enrique.
Okay.
You're good, bud.
We were just talking so much shit about you.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. It was pretty harsh.
You record it for me?
No. Mm-mm. Well, I mean, the NSA, FBI, they have a copy, but I wasn't recording.
Yeah, no record.
Multiple copies.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do a FOIA request.
Yeah, that's good point, Tracy. We could FOIA ourselves. And we could all get fired together. Fired and canceled.
No, we were just in recap mode, kind of revisiting the plan and where we're at and all that stuff. So you're right on time.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, I do need this real quick. Grabbing a background for the stream. Because I know you guys just could not bear to look at the recording if it didn't have a cool background. I know how picky you are about these things.
Yeah, if YouTube didn't make making comments to blind people very extremely pain-inducing, I would leave more comments about your backgrounds.
Wow. Okay. There we go. Okay. Well, you all are sitting around thinking of storming the palace when the palace storms you.
God.
Yeah. Do this. There we go. There is one of your Sokalas tribal warriors walks in and says, "There's a scary woman at the gate."
Did you give a name?
She says she's cool in kit.
Right.
Oh, we know her.
Yep, our air conditioning salesman. We'll get it.
Air conditioning salesman.
It's HVAC.
Oh. You have him let her in?
Yeah, we'll let her in.
She walks in the way she walks everywhere, with absolute fearless confidence. Looks around and says, "You are summoned by the Black Sovereign."
Oh, good. We were just about to go see him.
He wishes to
Let's go.
meet you. She makes sort of one of her eyebrows scrunches a little, and she says, "He wishes to meet you in the kitchen."
Interesting. Go.
That's my favorite place.
Great. Then the GM had to remember, what floor is the kitchen on?
First
Not-
floor.
First
not
floor.
That one. See, you guys spent so much time crawling around this palace. You know it better than I do. That's kind of messed up. All right. Let me get your tokens. Let me clean this up. Yeah, there's a lot of barbarians in this place. I don't know if you guys knew that.
To view.
Okay. Player characters, left to right. Drop them. There we go. Oh, Foundry, you sweet, stupid. Okay, Panda token speakers on. Left click to release is off. Thank you, Atropos, for the most wonderful platform in the world. Now quit putting dumb settings on it. Okay. Good. And then I shall bring you over. Guys, approach the palace. Actually, see, he's not there. And she's not there. The rest of you are, but you have to approach from this direction. And I have to
30
turn on-
perception as we're approaching. What's the state of the barbarians that I'm seeing? Are they drunk and partying? What's all going on? Just kind of want to overview how people feeling or thinking.
As you approach the north gate, you see barbarians leaning around the front doors. You see the usual, like, 10 huge, heavily armed and armored, scary looking dudes at the north gate, which you guys have never been through before because you've never been actually invited into this building, even though you've literally lived here for a week and a half. So they are talking to each other, look like telling jokes, gesturing, and they stop when you guys come in, and a couple of them just sort of lean on their weapons, and as you come by, they give you that very manly, tiny head nod. It seems respectful, but subdued. And you are let in the front gate to an area you have barely explored before. The front hall, where there are 6 stone pillars. Actually, yeah, 6 stone platforms, and each one has, in a sort of posed state with sort of wrought iron wrapped around them, different robots from different places all over Numeria. They are all bashed to pieces, heavily damaged with axes, blunt weapons. In a couple cases, you see a dent that's roughly fist shaped. There is a Gearsman 1.0 that's mostly destroyed. There's an augmented Gearsman, those kind from Yadenve underneath the fortress there. There is a riot suppressor, which you've only seen in the more advanced ruins, with its sort of transparent metal shield still attached to it with a crack across the center. It's clearly something huge and powerful hit it. It's missing its hammer. On the other side, there is one of those arbiters, the creepy one that has a bunch of face masks on the top of it and walks like a 4-legged spider with upper arms. It's just sort of a creepy, weird monster. You guys hated it when you destroyed one before. And then one of those weird gunslinger gearsmen with the little skinny legs and the very articulated arms and hands so that they can actually manipulate firearms very, very well. With its single glowing red eye and its cloak still attached, kind of tattered, and clearly it has been chopped into giblets. One of its arms is missing, chopped off at the elbow. And then on the nearest stone pillar, on the nearest left, there is a Roomba that is crushed, and it has roughly the shape of a barbarian foot in the center of its upper housing.
That's on par.
Now the question is does that footprint on that Roomba match a certain pair of very nice boots?
You mean the
don't-
best boots ever made?
You don't. Oh God! Don't start on the boots. This is not a Roomba that Tokala destroyed, but it was destroyed the way that Tokala likes to destroy Roombas. Although he took a chainsaw to a few of them, I think.
Yes.
One of the more unhinged mental images we have from Iron Gods is a man chainsawing a Roomba in half.
It was bound to happen.
I guess so. Okay. You guys can roll if you have knowledge engineering and you're all pretty various levels at it, but you can roll your knowledge engineering.
30.
Nomcath, you get a where is it? Here we go. You get a +2, which takes you to 43 knowledge engineering as the little tablet in your backpack. You hear its tiny little speaker go. Then you hear Cass go. Check the chest cavity of that riot suppressor.
Cut out there.
Yeah, what'd you say?
She says, check the chest cavity of that riot suppressor. She whispers it. Discord edits out my whispers, we now know.
Apparently, yeah. See, this
Hell
is
yeah.
why I don't turn sound suppression on.
Yeah, well, it also filters out kitty cats and other things like that, but you don't have any of that.
Touche.
All right, I will check out the cavity.
The guards look at you a little funny as you mess with the statues, but they don't stop you. You guys have some newfound level of license and respect of the Black Sovereign here, and they just kind of watch you fiddle with it. And you smell something funky, something rotting flesh in this riot suppressor. And you can pry open, it has sort of a chest compartment, and it looks like you see some tattered cloth and little bits of blackened flesh sticking out.
Gross.
Why there's flesh in one of these things? Give me a moment, and I will pry the panel open.
The barbarians initially look like they figure they should stop you from doing what you're doing, but then they get so curious. They're like, what is that? What is in there?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, you pry open with whatever tools you've got at hand. Ulfred definitely has
I
them.
got trap tools.
Oh yeah, your
so that-
trap tools. Your rogue stuff, you access the panel and you find a catch. You release the outer door and you see that it is sort of partially jammed shut. You have to pry it open. It pops and you hear sort of a cracking and then a just blast of rotten flesh air hits you in the face. Like the inside of this thing just stinks. And you see a severed arm wearing a bracer and holding a bottle of whiskey in its central chest cavity. Tokala, yeah, you're here. You've been hanging out with the team. Do I not have you? Yeah, you're on Mecha.
No, you have a token. I just wasn't sure if I was
Okay.
actually
You're
here.
with.
Oh, for sure.
Wait, you said it's a severed arm holding a bottle of whiskey?
Yes.
Is it blue?
Is it? Yeah. That's awesome.
Is it blue? Who do you think it is?
Hobgoblin?
Oh, you think it's... The campaigns are
No.
connected in several ways that you haven't seen yet, but not that way. Not...
I mean, it's severed and it's holding whiskey. It's pretty close.
Yes, exactly.
No, I didn't even think of that, but I get why you would draw that conclusion immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
All right. What the hell is this?
Mine. Takala reaches past him and grabs the bottle.
Ignores the arm, the bracer, grabs the whiskey.
I mean, that is the important part for him.
Okay. There's the bungus.
25 spellcraft to identify anything if needed.
Oh god, somebody has another token on the page somewhere. Who is it? What have I done? Sorry, I've got a stray token somewhere. There we go. Live little fix-its. You, and you are the tokens. There we go. Okay, fix the viewport. In this fungus, you find a bottle of whiskey that says Whispered Courage Whiskey.
Ooh.
Drink the blood of heroes. Aged in barrels made from pines cut from the Stoneheart Massacre Glade. Has a picture of a wolf on the front of it. And it's about 6 shots left in it.
Is that the stuff that gives you a fear save? Boost your fear save or something like that?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, don't just chug that stuff, big guy. That's helpful in fights.
I think you get a bonus if other people are chugging it at the same time as you too. Something like that.
Yeah, you don't get it for drinking it yourself. You get it for basically sharing it.
Oh.
Yeah, when you say that, he like spits it back into the bottle and says, "Okay."
Disgusting.
Seriously, Takala.
Oh, it's
You
a
said don't
type
drink
test
it all.
alcohol. It kills all the germs. It's okay, dude.
You figure out what this bracer does, Olbrin?
Well, do you need another check, Toby? On the bracer?
No, you can also roll knowledge history if anyone has that, but you figure out it is a magical bracer. It has a strange look to it. Let's see. I don't think you guys can see the art yet, but here you go. Now you can.
I don't think I
Rolled a
have
19 for history.
Okay.
Okay. T-Brow recognizes it. He said he's never heard of it, but it has the markings of the god of luck, Caden Kylian, on it. It is made of some type of blackened mithril with golden trim, and it has 3 glass diamonds in it, diamond-shaped panels in it. They're not actually diamonds, but they're glass. And you can see them constantly flickering and changing and showing a different rune and a different color of rune every few seconds. It's just endlessly spinning and changing like a little slot machine on your arm.
Hey, that's interesting.
What does that do?
It is a bracer that adds 1d12 minus 5 to saves, attack rolls, damage rolls, skills, concentration, and ability checks.
Interesting.
So it
So,
either gives you -4 or gives you +7 to those things at any given moment. And Foundry hates this item. It used to do more things, but the latest version of version 13 utterly broke it. It's been sitting in Foundry since I made it like 2 years ago. And Foundry version 11, it worked great. Iron Gods took a long pause. Version 12 broke some of its features. It is now down to these features, but so I may actually reduce the overall price of it. But it is.
We might need to check Ulfrin's bag. I think we've got this once already.
Yeah, I was thinking we stole something off of a statue when we first
did
came
you
in here
already
for the
steal
party.
this? Did you already
Yeah.
steal this? Okay. Then
Doesn't sound familiar. It sounds like something I have in Skull and Shackles, though.
Yeah,
We
you
stole
have.
something coming through here.
You
Good
did.
time.
This
It was
is.
something like this.
It was something like this. Well, I mean, this has been sitting here in this bungus on the map.
I've definitely seen this before.
I
Yeah.
definitely
Okay.
don't have that.
Well, check your bag, see if anybody has it. It's been so long, maybe you guys already found this and this bungus is redundant.
Yeah, because Namkath used the tentacle things to steal it while we distracted the
Yeah,
guards.
because I tried to sleight of hand it as I walked by. I got caught,
Oh.
and then I did it again. Using the bracers in their reach.
I remember
So
that.
did you
yeah.
think you guys sold it or?
Might have.
No, because we got right into the battle upstairs right after we got it, so
yeah.
we had no chance to do nothing. I don't know if it was this, but I remember we did steal something on our way
I
in, but I don't
remember
remember what it was.
this. I
Yeah, I
remember
It was
know I've
that.
seen this item.
Okay. Well, I will let you guys keep the extra bottle of whiskey and we will figure out if this is a duplicate Spinatrix. Because it is worth
It's fine.
50,000 gold. I don't want to give you two of them if
Yeah,
it
the
is a
only other
unique item.
possibility, if you ever posted it in Discord, like the art, then maybe I saw it in one of your art channels, but I remember the slot machine aspect.
I definitely know we've
Okay.
This
Well,
what's
then-
up. This is what happens when you have too long of a gap between
Yeah.
sessions.
For sure. My brain, I have GM brain rot. Okay. Well, as usual, thank you guys for remembering stuff. And you, like I said, you can keep the extra whiskey. Yeah. You cruise through the front lobby. I'm just going to drag you folks. They guide you into the side hall, into the main part of the main hall. They lead you through. They sort of gesture at things like it's this way, even though you guys already know which way it is because you've been in here. Pass through the West Gate Hall, which is full of guards also, and you enter the kitchen where you find there we go. You find sitting at the table Colin Kit, Beshki, which is Kevoth Cool's favorite witch. Tech McCool is over by the fire, stirring a pot of something. His giant friend is at a huge table off on the other side to himself, eating something. And Kevoth Cool himself is standing between the two the meat cutting table and the mixing table. And oh my god, Tokala. And the Black Sovereign has a Kiss the Chef apron on and is chopping giant chunks of meat with Chef Gorgo. And Tocologist, I think, referred to Mr. Brow as a Make-A-Wish child who wants to hang out with the cool adventurers.
That's pretty rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
little
waddles when he
sad.
walks.
Yeah, I know I've specified that before, and I remember you being like, don't do that.
That is so funny though.
Yeah. I mean, his head is huge. He's not balanced. That's how he's so psychic.
Takala offers a hand. Come on, let's go.
All right, yeah, he'll grab your hand to steady himself.
He's an odd little man.
Takala's totally assuming you're a child.
Just a weird looking child.
I'm gonna, if this is the first time I'm meeting Takala too, I'm gonna try to read your mind. I don't know what type of will save or whatever that is.
Yeah, Tokala, go ahead and roll a will save.
Yeah, let me see where that.
I'll only ever let you get like surface thoughts of player characters.
Yeah, I do that to everyone. I have no respect for boundaries.
You get a wall. You try to get into his mind, and
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, oh well. Never mind. I was hoping I would succeed and see how dumb he is, but never mind.
You see him looking at the pile of meat being chopped on the table over there, and you get a vision of him holding open the jaws of some giant creature that's trying to eat him as he is dragged into a lake with 5 people around him in a tiny boat screaming at him. And you hear this sound in your head. And that's all you get from his mind.
Good times.
Scary guy. He seems so kind, though. He's holding my hand.
Well, he's just fondly remembering the time he was nearly eaten by a lake serpent.
Yeah.
It's a happy little memory for him. Okay. They are, let's see, where is my, let's get a little background there. And the chef and the Black Sovereign are chuckling, laughing, and chopping, and they gesture for you to have a seat nearby. Mockery comes down the stairs with a bottle of wine, a couple bottles of wine that he got from somewhere, takes him over to the table and pops them open and pours wine for Colin Kid and Beshki. Leaves a giant bottle of wine open next to the giant just for him. And the Black Sovereign turns, wearing his bloody apron and holding a giant meat cleaver, and says, "Welcome back to the palace."
Thanks. So, I'm guessing since you're meeting us here, you're not meeting us in official capacity just yet?
He says, "There is no need. You have proven yourselves friends of Numeria, and Gorgo here tells me I owe you my freedom."
Yeah. Like the best thing to do at the time.
He says, "I owe you a debt I can never repay you, and I also have learned that the first thing I wished to do when I was set free of that foul substance was to destroy the Technic League and burn their building to the ground. And in my drunken stupor, I didn't know that you have already done this."
For the most part, there's still kind of a section left, but I think they kind of understand where they stand now.
A hell of a party, though. You missed it.
He says, "I understand that some of the Technic League captains still live. I wanted to hear what you would have me do with them."
Crodden's a good guy. Don't hurt him. The rest,
No.
public execution.
Holy shit.
I volunteer as executioner.
What about
Who's
Elias? I'm just going to put their tokens out here so you can remember their
okay?
faces. Elias Embervale, Nalki.
Elias was helpful in taking care of the rest of the Technic League and destroying what they were doing, and saving a lot of Numerian or citizens of Starfall. Nalki could have turned us in and destroyed us and didn't, because she discovered us a long time ago. So She's okay by me.
I mean,
Didn't you?
aren't all these people exploiting Black Sovereign though? And I say that in your brain, not in front of the Black Sovereign.
Yeah, you can say it on Castnet.
Yeah, I'll be like, should she be talking good about these people? Like they're all taking advantage of them, right?
To some degree or another, but more. We've almost destroyed all the ones that were fucking evil as hell and not worthy of living.
Now it's just the good Nazis are left.
Exactly. See, now you're getting the
I
picture.
agree with the child. We should kill them all.
uh,
Here's the problem. We've already created one hell of a power vacuum. Invented another one by getting the Sovereign back up and running. But technically, League had so much control. If we rip it all out entirely at this particular point, while the Sovereign's trying to regain his control, who's to say that one of their apprentices doesn't decide to do something stupid?
well, we have to put our own people in those vacuums, right? To try to keep tabs on them.
You really want to sit here and be governor?
Yeah, I'm from here. I would love to be
Hell
governor.
yeah. Oh.
All right, fine. You're welcome to do so. You tell the big scary guy that you want to help him take over.
Black
I
Sovereign? Yeah.
remember a noble group of rat folk that were quite capable of governing themselves. I could see one of them stepping up here.
Rat folk? Are there rat folk in Starfall?
Oh yeah, they're part of Tokala's tribe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, fine with me as long as I'm governor.
I literally think anyone would be better than these scum after what
Agreed.
they've done.
Yeah, they've done nothing but exploit the king and all the people here. I mean, the Crowden, I'll just turn a blind eye, but everyone else, they die. That's my opinion. Obviously, I'm not governor yet, but
I mean, am I misremembering correct, Toby? Naoki discovered us a long time ago and just did not turn us in?
Nalki betrayed the Technic League and allowed you guys to continue to operate in the city. She could have brought down the full force of them about a month before you were ready to.
And Elias was in charge of the town guard and helped with the escape of a lot of the slaves and stuff, right?
Yeah, he
misremembering that?
is. He's more respected by the barbarians than the others. Akradin is the only one the barbarians have any respect for because they've seen him 1v1 duel barbarians before without magic and beat them. So they think he's weird for wanting to be a wizard because he'd make a better fighter than a wizard. Zernabeth, they don't know anything about other than basically the only thing that Zernabeth and Elias did for you is they opposed Osman. They helped you take out Osman, who was a really powerful, really scary technically leader.
they weren't doing that like out of the kindness of their hearts, right? They were playing internal politics within the Technic League, right? Like they were trying to use us. Isn't that? I don't know. That's my memory of it.
Zernabeth was leader of the Technic League before Osman. She was deposed by him.
Right.
And his little crew, and you guys killed Osman, and I think you killed Grin too. We were discussing whether or not she got away last time, but I have her marked as dead, her token at least.
Yeah. So
Which
I
one
feel
is
like
she?
She was the dragon lady.
No, she got away. She teleported out.
Did she?
I think she did. At least that's what we said in the last episode. Whether she did, I don't know. I'd have to go
Right,
back
but
and
when
listen to that
I
episode.
looked at her token, she's taken a ton of damage. I think she might have been down.
She might have been down. Okay.
Tracy showing pictures of the bear Jew from Inglorious Bastards.
This is the Nuremberg trials. Come on, guys, don't go soft now.
now to Argentina. Well,
there's a bunch of Technic people in the shackles that we just encountered. Yeah, with fake names.
the Black Sovereign says, "So you wish Akradin to be spared, and the others you were divided on.
I guess that's fair, yeah. About at least 2 of us want you to decapitate them publicly.
Mockery says, as he's shoveling Everkeep's little treats into his mouth and chewing with his mouth open, he says, you need somebody who's an expert in technology and magic. Doesn't have to be them, but there needs to be something like a Technic League, but that answers to the Black Sovereign rather than lies to him.
Try to impress them with some random technology and magic facts. Drop some type of reference. I don't know. I'll start explaining the robots. Be like, I'm perfect for
So
it.
you're proposing that Augustus T-Brow replace the Technic League or become the new head of it?
Parts of it. At least one of their cells. I don't have to have the whole thing.
Okay. He says, the Black Sovereign says, well, that's it of the small issues. Now the issue of the robots. Why did they attack the palace? They've never done that before.
It's only something of a guess, but we know that the thing that's in charge of those robots was actually really was directing the Technic League. So we're kind of guessing that since we broke the Technic League and geared you, and it was losing control over the city, then it was perhaps trying to destroy you before everything kind of got okay, and then could go back to taking over. We'd have to find an ass to be sure.
Black Sovereign turns to Mockery and says, Mock. Mockery looks at Namkath for a long couple seconds and says, you can trust him. He's not telling you everything, but he's on our side.
Yeah, Mockery knows it all from last time I told him psychically.
Wow, snitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of playing politics.
Hey, man. That's why you guys aren't from the big city like me.
He's a conniving, he's a little Tyrion Lannister, this guy.
Oh, shit.
Conniving midget. Little person. Okay. Well, they continue cooking and chatting with you guys. The Black Sovereign has lots of questions about the robots and where you guys have been and what brought you into this fight in Starfall, and generally, how much do you guys tell him? You guys have access to more secrets and history and knowledge about this country than really any other living beings walking around. How much do you lay on them? They found me naked in a cook pot.
I'd love it if Tokala starts telling him about the flat Galeria.
Ulfred, when you say they found me naked in a cook pot, the Black Sovereign points at you and then goes, Scrapwall? Yeah, I thought so. You find that he knows Numeria very well. He has some funny Scrapwall stories from 30 years ago. He is very old, even though he still looks pretty young and healthy due to the drugs they had him on. It actually extended his lifespan. Yes, Ulfred was in bad shape. I think he was a captive of the Smilers.
Yep, in that
Tokala's most hated enemy.
Yeah, I need to go re-listen or listen to all those. Yeah.
The Roombas are my most hated enemy.
Oh,
but
wow.
very close second.
But you hadn't met the Roombas yet. This is pre-Roomba.
That's right. Yep.
free choking tower. And you hadn't
Literally
met,
wouldn't let any of them run. We chased them all down.
you also hadn't met your nemesis Eldrin, or your other nemesis Croctaw, or your other nemesis Mr. Brow. I see a theme.
Hey, we're buddies right now.
Long may it last. But he's pretty sharp, and he seems very different now that he's off the bad drugs. And it's a very casual meeting. You guys are here for a couple hours. You eat great food. Chef Gorgo's a good cook, and you help with this, sit down and swap stories. You can ask any of them anything you want to know. But generally, you know more about what's been going on in the country than they do, because they've been up here in the palace trying to manage a drunken, usurped leader. And they're all pretty relieved that that's passed. They're all very respectful and thankful. And Mockery's back in the group, which he was exiled before by the drunken Black Sovereign. But Kevoth Cool is very intelligent, even charismatic and charming. And yeah, that's one of the few, the Black Sovereign's art is one of the few pieces of book art that we've kept because it's so good. He's on the cover
Yeah.
of book 5.
So I just noticed because I saw it was a little blurry, but then I was looking at it and I was like, yeah, that's great. That sword is awesome.
+5 Furious Greatsword. It's a pretty awesome sword.
I'm gonna joke with the Black Sovereign about how I'd carried that vendetta to kill him for so long, just to find out that he was a drug addict like me. As I rub soothe onto my open wounds.
Where do you look like you're mostly robot now? So it's just like in the joints. You have to like
yeah,
rub it in your elbow crease or whatever.
lubricating the joints with soothe.
You smear soothe in these robo flesh joints, and you hear.
Yeah, it's like you're oiling
gears
yourself.
turning. And Kevok Cool comments that I hear that Tokala, you've become a tribal leader, and your tribe is small but one of the most feared due to your Earthcasters.
We're capable.
He said the Earthcasters abandoned me in my drunken foolishness, as did the Druids, the tribe of Druids that kind of went rogue in this city. They used to be part of the Black Sovereign's forces also. And
The
he
ones
says,
that tried to kill us when we first got to town?
yeah, those are the ones. And
Gotcha.
he says he has a lot to piece back together, but he had a couple other warlords come to duel him once they heard that he'd been attacked, and he chopped their arms and legs off and stuck their body parts on spikes outside. So that's done with. Government is stable again. And he says, now we're ready to deal with the robots.
Yeah, we were figuring out we were gonna have to take it on to the mountain.
You said he chopped their arms and legs off. Did he let them live? Just like his torsos around his city?
As long as one can without arms and legs.
Just imagining these guys just out there.
Yeah, they're out there just dismembered, cauterized. You see them nicely bandaged. Hey,
You just crawled around the street. Penny!
help!
Penny! I'm so hungry.
I could have been Black Sovereign. Okay, you guys.
There's a historical like empress that did that's like a rival concubine, like cut off her limbs and like put her in a pigsty.
Oh God.
And shit. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Some Game of Thrones shit. Well, you spend this time here, swap this information. The Black Sovereign feeds you. You guys get free beer and drinks and stuff, and it's very casual. And you are told you'll be treated as war chiefs and granted appropriate respect in all of Numeria. And he says he wants you to, whenever you're ready, he's going to take you down to the vault and let you each pick one thing out of his hoard of treasures.
So about that. So since we've been so helpful and cured you of your disease and everything, I do wish to let you know that my birthright is being held captive in this city, and I think you can help me get it.
Your birthright.
Yeah,
Held
yeah.
captive by who?
One of your magic shops has my birthright that was captured from my family years and years ago, and I just rediscovered it. So
Hmm.
and I plotted to get it back, but it's held under strict guard.
Well, I do not wish to lose the magic shops from Starfalls, so I will not rip their walls down and take from them. But I have such valuables in my vault that I think you could take something from me and trade it for your birthright, and I would strongly encourage them to accept your deal.
Fair, that's fair.
Okay. Let's see. So this is the crew. And you guys ready to go down to the vault and look around?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, I guess Mockery can come too, now that he's back in good graces. Ooh, the basement of the Palace of Fallen Stars. A lovely place. Do this. Do this. Guys, walk through Black Sovereign and his crew. Each grab a like turkey leg or a cheeseburger, or there's still some heel burgers if anybody needs one. And they grab a snack and a drink and walk through the palace very jovially. The guards seem happy to see them. You pass through the west gate room again and see that there's a huge blood splotch on the floor that some of the Black Sovereign's knights are mopping up. You head to a well hidden staircase that you didn't know existed in the palace. Leads you downstairs. You pick up and carry Mr. Brow.
You know, if he doesn't fight me on it.
Why would he do that?
Let me
Uppies.
see.
Come on.
How long are these stairs? Yeah,
Not
I'll let you do it.
they're like 30 feet down, but they're very steep. They're big, heavy stairs. And they lead you
All right.
into a dark passage. The floor is perfectly flat. Ulfred, as soon as you step on it, you're like, this is dwarven level stonework. This is a perfectly level, flat plane, shaped with both magic and skill. The walls left natural, very dark, black marble looking surface down here. It's really beautiful. And let's see, we'll need a light because not all of you have dark vision, correct? And the Black Sovereign doesn't. So,
Alfred has a point there. He
What's
says, of course, it's level. The earth is flat.
oh my god, you gaslighting Tokala on this point.
Ooh, what the hell?
The tunnel turns to the south and then the west and opens up into a huge room. I really wish the measurement tool was still its own thing. Okay. This chamber is 70 feet wide, east to west, almost as much north to south, 35-foot ceilings, and there is a 25-foot tall giant with 3 arms standing in the center. And he stumbles forward, and the Black Sovereign says, Brogwort. And the giant sort of rumbles and growls, but doesn't really say any intelligible words. The Black Sovereign goes, you're being surly again. Let's step out of the way and let us pass. Or we're going to have to wrestle again. And the Black Sovereign holds up his hands in like a claw shape. And Brogwort steps to the side, lets the Black Sovereign pass. Although it glares and you see sort of spittle and foam on the edge of its mouth. It's shirtless. It sort of has pants on, barefoot. It's incredibly muscular. It has huge tusks coming out of its face, bald headed, small, kind of glowing white eyes glowing in the dark. And yeah, it has two huge muscular arms and one very long, thin arm that comes out from sort of the armpit of the right arm. Very strange looking creature. Knowledge planes. It is from this plane, but it is a very weird cousin of the giant. I actually forget what the hell species it is. But it's one of the rarer cousins of giants.
Weird.
And if you guys had skulked down here the way you skulked everywhere else, it would have definitely fought you to the death. And it's definitely terrifying.
Nice.
I could beat it.
I bet you could. You're a big beefy boy. I bet you could. Let's see. I will grab this bunch. And you continue south. Oops, I also grabbed Tokala. Sorry about that. Sovereign continues south. I need one of you at least to have a light. There we go. Passage goes south, and he says, in this next chamber, we will pass by the spirit guardians. Make no sudden moves, and do not look at them too long. You head into a even greater chamber to the east, with huge stone pillars rising 40 feet to the 40-foot ceilings. This chamber, you enter from the west side, and it goes 200 feet east, 100 feet north, and goes on into blackness to the south of you. And again, the floor is nearly perfectly flat. It's sort of sloped downwards to a lower level here. But this room, there's just these titanically huge pillars. And the Black Sovereign walks among them, and he says, this is the halls of the first sovereign. And to the left, to the north, you can see a great stone altar, 10 foot wide, about 6 foot high. Big flat platform. Kind of looks like maybe a place you do ritual sacrifices. And standing behind it are a bunch of 9 foot tall ghostly figures that look like ancient barbarians. Some of them look sort of semi-rotted like zombies or undead. They all look semi-transparent, but they all wield a giant weapon. And they stand silently on the north side of the room behind the altar. And their heads watch you and follow you as you move through the room.
That's fucking creepy.
Ulfred, you can make a knowledge religion check.
With my one skill point.
They are... Yeah, Brow, you probably... Mecha Takala has a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, did I beat Alfred at religion?
Oh, yeah, you did. Ulfred and Tokala are like, those are definitely undead. And Mr. Brow, you think they are very, very close to undead, but they're not tortured spirits. They're not necromancer created undead. They are actually the spirits of some ancient warrior that willingly, voluntarily chose to be a guardian of something or some place down here eternally. So they are not undead in that sense, but functionally they are like wraiths or very powerful ghosts.
That's pretty crazy.
And we're just walking on by.
Yep. The Black Sovereign says, do not go into the south chamber. The ghost of the first sovereign is there, and she suffers no one, not even me, to enter her chamber without a fight. It is said she is a spirit so ancient, she remembers the reign of stars.
Did they ever leave this place?
No. They have always been here as long as I've been alive. And supposedly the first sovereign has been down here for almost 10,000 years.
How long has Unity been around again?
7.
Okay. So she's probably just been down here, doesn't even know about Unity then. Never mind.
Well, he says one of the sages told him that she witnessed the rain of stars.
Which would be the coming of Unity, correct?
Yep.
Could be interesting. I don't know. This is historical matter, I guess, though. I'm not sure it gives us any tactical advantage, but be interesting to ask her about it.
It would, well, he basically says if you enter her chamber, she'll try to kill you. And if you can subdue her, then she may talk to you. I've done it once. It was not easy. I could not imagine ever wanting to talk to her badly enough to go through it again. And I conquered the whole country, he jokes. He did. It's true. He steps up to the vault and he says, he gets kind of a smile on his face. He gets that sort of car salesman meme, pats the vault door and smiles at you guys. He goes, in here are all the riches of Numeria that I accrued in my 75 years of adventuring, ruling this land.
Let's see it.
And one sec. Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. There we go. He unlocks it with a key. It is hidden somewhere in his loincloth, I guess.
Keeps it in his prison wallet.
That's right. It's the safest place for it. And he walks in and you hear a gasp escape his mouth and you hear his entourage also gasp and you see dozens of empty shelves. You see many.
Oh, shit.
We'll get to that, Bungus, but there are doors hanging open. There are stone shelves that have sort of a layer of dust on them, and there's like a clean spot where something was but was taken. And he has the very unpleasant realization that his vault has been... He asks his people about it, and Kolinkin and Beshki look around and actually do some sort of tracking, and they're like, my lord, the Technic League must have found some way, and they have taken most of the contents of the vault.
Proud Cassie's public execution.
He looks back at Tokala and kind of nods. Split them down the long end, you said.
It's for the public spectacle, of course. I know a town serve the finest brow brew.
Bring some Yadimbe executioners.
They often do such things. They're masters of execution.
If you're gonna go medieval, Yadinve is the way. Those people are... Barbarians look barbaric.
Oh, does he recognize that when I say brow brew? He's been there, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He says, you guys don't have any brow brew on you, do you?
No. I drank the last bit.
Let me see. Yeah, I have one.
You've been holding out.
Alfred, you offer him a brow brew?
Oh, yeah.
He starts to drink it, and Beshki steps forward, snatches it out of his hand, smells it, casts 3 spells on it, and then grudgingly looks at you and hands it to the Black Sovereign, who then takes a sip. They're a little paranoid about him and drinks.
Understandable.
But he says, ugh. He takes a sip, and he goes, ugh, like it's terrible. Then he takes another sip, and he goes, ugh. He takes another sip. He says, I got to reacquire the taste, but I will. You will discover... Let's have a spellcraft check from our experts.
39.
Dang. Pretty good, old man. For a dude that gets 2 skill points per level.
Hey, I get more because I got a headband.
Oh, that's right. The Technic League has, you guys will find this sewer grate to the south of here. They had a back way into his vault. They built it probably years ago. And it connects to what is now a collapsed tunnel to the Technic League compound because you guys collapsed the tunnels. Tokala's Earthcasters just wrecked 3/4 of the facility. And it doesn't go there anymore, but it used to provide them backdoor access into the Sovereign's vault. And they took most of what a wizard would ever want from here. And the only things that are left are the things that the wizards didn't have any interest in. And they're in this bungus over here. And they include items that, barbarians like, but wizards sort of look down their nose at. There's a +4 great axe called the Decider. There is a, let's see. Come here, Kevoth, cool. You see him going through, he's furious for a couple minutes, but then he starts looking through what's left and he goes, they didn't take any of the good stuff. They took money and dumb wizard crap. And he says they left the Goremouth War Bell. And it's this giant weird gauntlet he puts on one arm. And he throws a punch with it. And it sounds like this.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah. It actually makes a bell ringing sound when you punch things or people with it. He says they left a flaming sword here. The blood brand of Kyrgyz. Brutal greatsword with jagged edges. They left Shattertooth, this beautiful Earthbreaker war maul that I used when I was young. The head appears to be carved of solid rock encrusted with iron deposits. And he sniffs it. Still smells like rust. He sort of goes down a memory lane here. He picks up some giant woolly cloak called the mantle of the Mammoth King. I killed him with my bare hands. He smells the cloak. He goes, ooh, still smells like the Mammoth King. I bet the wizards didn't like that. It exudes an earthy scent, reminiscent of a mammoth fur warmed by the tundra.
Okay.
Yeah. The Iron Howl helm, which is one of the ugliest helms you've ever seen. It is clearly like a metal encased part of a direwolf's skull, wrapped in cold iron. It is intimidating. Fangs protruding from the forehead, and when the wearer is angered, it emits a low, menacing howl that unsettles onlookers. So yeah, it's a bunch of
Pretty
really
sweet.
very barbarian type stuff that's still in here.
It's all
Gauntlets.
awesome. I'm so sad I don't play a melee guy right now. I could try to ask for these.
Each of you may take a treasure. Anything you see.
Nice. Did you guys see that fish dive thing?
There's
Yeah,
the
that one.
stonefish helmet. It is a magical bronze helmet in the dwarven style, in the shape of a goofy-looking fish with fish fins and fish eyes above your head, and fish scales made of bronze. And it was worn supposedly by Durag the Stonefish Ironhook, a deep dwarven scout who would vanish into water or stone with equal ease. Constant water breathing gives you +30 swim speed, and as a swift action, you can sink into stone or earth as if under the effects of a meld into stone. Remain there for up to 5 minutes, and when you exit, you can make a free action bull rush or trip attempt at +4 on an adjacent creature.
That one's awesome. I wish
Yep.
I had that.
And you see him, the Black Sovereign pick up a bizarre-looking helmet. He says, I pulled this out of one of those metal caves full of robots in my youth. The beak of the Void Raven. It is some type of weird black metal. It has circuitry and lights mixed in. It lights up when he picks it up. It does not fit his adult-sized head. This is your favorite bungus ever.
Yeah. Are these all stone? What's it called? Space bone, or are these ones you made?
Yes. When you see an item nowadays, Spacebone probably helped me. And Spacebone is made up of my bullshit. And yeah. So it's both.
Yeah, all these items are badass.
And this helmet is black metal with two huge golden prongs going backwards above the eyes, like horns over the top of it, glowing red, technological looking eyes, and a long golden beak protruding from the face. So it makes your head look like bird-like. And the beak of the Void Raven is cataloged in the Technic League artifacts or catalog as Artifact 77D, Raven AI Host Interface. And it is dismissed as an over-sentimentalized techno-barbarism helmet. He says in his youth, he referred to it as Sky Death Face, and he wore it into battle for over a decade.
Does it do anything?
No, it's useless.
Okay,
Actually,
this cool.
Weirdly, his helmet, his childhood helmet, provides +2 intelligence as a circlet of intelligence, +4 perception. It gives a constant 120-foot dark vision. Mr. Brow, you pop it on and look through it. You have massively expanded dark vision and blind sense within 30 feet. You see a radar HUD on the inside of it. It is a very sophisticated technological artifact that has been reforged to look like a bird's head.
Nice.
It's an awesome item. And he picks up a huge horn carved from the horn of a fiendish dire ram. The rage pipe is an 8-pound horn you can carry. Ornately etched with primal symbols, it resonates with the echoes of battles long past. It emits a deep note that invigorates allies and terrifies foes with its roaring power. The Black Sovereign, he says, cover your ears if you have sensitive ears. And he blows a mighty blast on it. And everyone around it gets a bonus to hit for several rounds that stacks with Bless. It effectively provides Inspire Courage. And all of you feel you have to resist the urge to fly into a rage. It actually gives you the Barbarian buff Rage, even if you don't have it, for several rounds when he activates it.
Mr. Brow's like stomping around, pretty pissed off.
Starts kicking empty shelves and flinging the carpet.
Yeah.
Somebody needs a nap.
God damn, wish I wasn't so fucking short.
But yeah, there's a bunch of just beautiful historic artifacts of Numeria in here. There's also like 14,000 gold, 650 platinum. He says you can take the money. We'll make more. He says clearly the Technic League has stolen hundreds of thousands of gold from the treasuries of Numeria, and I will be taking it out of their hides.
So, any items jump out to any people?
The stinky mammoth cloak. Let me find my description for it. Okay. Stinky mammoth cloak. That's not what it's called.
I like that horn, I like the stonefish helm, and I like the iron howl helm.
Yeah, I'm looking at the beak of the Void Raven if no one else wants it. But
I'm kind of thinking about it, but more along the lines of I want to see if I could rip out the the pieces and put it in my current helm. instead of keeping that ridiculous looking thing.
Yeah, I was imagining if I'm on top of Tokala's shoulders with like a bird helmet, that would look pretty funny. Although it's lower intelligence bonus than my current headband, but so that would be pretty bad for me.
Yeah, I didn't put it in here, but Spacebone also wrote too many helms, so I took one out. But it wrote one called the Skull Bucket.
Nice.
Spacebone's doing great. Okay. The Rage Pipe can be blown once per day to grant rage to all allies within 60 feet for 3 rounds, whether they be barbarians or not. If they are barbarians, it just gives them 3 rounds of rage back, which doesn't help much. At the same time, when you blow it, the ground trembles and enemies within 60 feet must attempt a reflex save or fall prone.
Nice.
Knocks them off their feet.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the Rage Pipe's DC is based on con. So if a character with a high con blows the horn, its DC is higher. It's a pretty good DC.
Nice, I could take that. I got a hide con.
And like he said, he points out to it was Olbrin. He says that he picks up Shattertooth, which is this Earthbreaker that he used as a child.
Uh-huh.
It is a 14-pound gigantic sledgehammer.
Uh-huh.
And it's like +3 magic. It crits on a 19, and its base damage is 2d8. And he says, looking at you, tiny little skinny drow in a wedding dress, he says, this might not be a weapon you would wield, but I would think this would fetch a strong trade-in value at that magic shop you were talking about.
Oh, how strong trade-in value?
Shattered Tooth is worth 38,000 gold.
Oh, I need more than that.
The Beak of the Void Raven's worth 49, but it's really useful.
Mm.
What does the Mantle of the Mammoth King do again?
The Mantle of the Mammoth King. I just had it. Stinky, stinky, stinky. Where are you? The Mantle of the Mammoth King acts as a Belt of Constitution, +4. Upgradable to +6. Once per day, the wearer can emit a thunderous bellow as a swift action. Funny to envision Mr. Brow doing that. Granting themselves and allies within 30 feet +2 morale on attack rolls for 1 round. That part I probably would re-roll. Let's see. Re-roll the Mantle of the Mammoth King. Not powerful enough. Let's see what
And it'll just
Spacebone
update
says.
the item for you if you accept it after.
Yeah, it'll give me the new text.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
nice.
won't. He'll have to manually change the item, but it'll give him all the details.
Okay.
I could recreate it. I have a mod now. I used another AI to help me code a mod that lets Spacebone actually completely into Foundries. So I can just
Oh, damn. Okay, I was wrong.
I can take this text, feed it into the Foundry version of Spacebone, and it will create a cloak, put in the stats, put in the bonuses, put in the
Man.
daily use powers.
That's awesome.
It made these items. I didn't click create item or modify an axe. It made a +4 axe and called it Decider. I went and got the art. The art is all Mid-Journey. Let's see.
Nice.
Yeah, the mantle is okay. Well, that's a pretty big upgrade, but we're going to keep it. The mantle is +4 strength and con. Its
Jesus Christ.
value has just shot up to 49,000 gold. It grants constant cold resist 10, and it is an item of natural armor +3.
Damn.
Definitely quite impressive.
and you eternally smell slightly like a mammoth. If you don't mind that, pretty great item. So, what do you guys think you want to take? And he really is so pleased with you guys. He honestly does not seem to mind if you take something and just sell it. He says these are artifacts of Numeria. I would be glad to see them out in the shops and in the hands of young warriors, not rotting in this stupid cave.
I took the horn.
Nice.
If you want the Beak of the Void Raven, go for it.
But if you want it, it's also fine. I'm not.
Well, no, I mean, I guess you can make immediate use of it. I'm looking more, sometime in the near future, get those components ripped out and put into my current helmet, and so not have that stupid look.
Yeah, Toby, if I take that one, it's going to override my headband of intelligence? Or can I wear the headband underneath and get that bonus for intelligence instead?
You could have Ulfred or Mayanda combine the items.
Okay.
Because yours is +4. Yeah, you would destroy your
Yeah.
headband and then build the parts into the helmet to upgrade it.
Yeah, so I need to upgrade it too to make it worth it. Nomcat, so either way, whether you want to tweak it or not.
You go ahead and grab it.
You have
ahead,
the
Toby.
skills. You have the skills, you have the tools, and you have the money to do that relatively quickly.
Yeah, that would be easy. We could probably do that in about a day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, I've got a high engineering skill.
Okay.
Nomcat, you should take the fish helmet.
Yeah, that one's pretty badass for Nomcat.
The cat wearing a fish helmet? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And you can melt into stone and pop up behind people.
Yeah, people are fucked. You're just gonna murk everyone.
I mean, I was considering that because then I could just pop up and just Ginsu.
You would probably get surprised coming out of the floor. The best part about that helmet's power is that it's swift action.
Yeah.
So if you were ever like really in trouble, you'd just be like, boop, into the floor.
Yep. All right, I'll take that. I'm going to lose my cool helmet, but I'll take it.
You can mix stuff together.
No, I'm going to go immediately to Midjourney and have it redraw you with a fish helmet on.
I was hoping, I was going to try to do that with Brow with the bird helmet too.
What's funny is I basically said that his childhood helmet didn't fit him anymore because he'd grown to be such a huge man. And your head is huge, but you're so small, you can still fit the helmet. So now it's just this gigantic helmet on this tiny little body.
It's meant to be.
You look like a kid at Halloween wearing the Predator helmet.
No, the funny thing is in my head, and I don't know if I could describe the sound well enough, but when I see that helmet, I just get the sound effect of those cheap digital blaster gun toys, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, like
that
type of
kind of.
Yeah, they like cycle through the sounds.
So I get that image of he puts that helmet on and starts making stupid digital sounds.
I mean, it looks funny until that helmet's staring you in the eyes and melting your brain. Then it gets pretty terrifying pretty quickly.
Yikes.
I guess I will take the Iron Howl helm.
Okay, the Iron Howl helmet. You might actually also need a bit of an upgrade. I'm going to increase its charisma bonus and its intimidate bonus. I'm going to increase its value. I just think that Spacebone errors, I've taught it to err on the side of caution to not make things OP, but I think it could have made those better. So I'm fixing them. Let's see. Okay. Iron Howl is also supposed to include 2 defense, natural armor. This probably doesn't matter to you, but it's in there. And yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. Once per day. That's what it's supposed to do. I'll fix this. Give me 1 second, Tracy, before you snag it. Bark skin. That's what it does. There we go. Take that out. Put that in. Okay. Once per day. Or actually, I'm going to give it times per day based on your charisma, which it buffs. Okay. The Iron Howl helmet allows you to cast Bark Skin on yourself X number of times per day.
Oh,
Spells, buff.
I'm not sure if I want this helmet.
Why is that?
My AC goes down by 5 when I
Oh,
take
let
the
me
helmet off.
look at that because I bet it has a max dex on it. The one thing that the Spacebone item creator does.
Well, I don't know. I know my exfil helmet specifically says it has a +2 AC.
Yeah, so you lose that when you put it on. Oh, the fish helmet. Yeah, let me look at it. Okay, for one thing, the fish helmet currently has a max dex modifier, which it should not have, so I fixed that.
Happens when I switch it. Holy hell, it's even worse. I'm now down to 27 AC.
What? What the heck? Max dex. Why is it taking your dex completely out? There we go. Now it's unlimited.
34. Okay, yeah, all right.
That's
Down
what it's
2 points.
Yeah,
Down
just
2
the
points
tube
because the
though,
other one.
not
Yeah.
extra. Okay, yeah, it was just mistakenly reducing your dex. And it doesn't do that. Oh yeah, the stonefish helmet +6 con item. Pretty good. You're basically done worrying about your constitution.
Yep, I now have an 18 con.
Nice.
Put it in my.
Cat with a fish helmet. Perfect.
Mhm.
I really had no. Sometimes I create items with a certain character in mind, hoping that you'll end up with it. And in this case, I didn't. I just created a bunch of items that I knew Kevoth Cool would treasure. And I didn't know if you guys would like any of them.
Definitely.
Let's see. There we go.
Oops, don't mean to keep displaying it. Sorry about that.
What's that?
I keep displaying items in chat by accident. I'm trying to just look at them myself and accidentally spam the chat.
Yeah, and I'll take whatever item you think I can use to trade for my tiara, Toby.
Okay. The highest dollar item left is the Mantle of the Mammoth King at 49,000.
No one wants that?
I already
So-
grabbed something.
Okay. So, I mean, it's not useful to anybody.
I think everybody else has something.
Okay. I'll take that then.
You grab this huge, heavy bundle. It weighs like 10 pounds, despite being a cloak, because it's thick mammoth fur. And it just carrying it, you're afraid your beautiful elven dress might smell like mammoth for a while.
Yeah, I was wondering how do those interact? I feel like it's a magical dirtiness versus magical cleanness. It's like
Yeah,
a constant yin
they
and yang.
combat each other.
It's worth it to bear the burden to get my birthright.
My birthright. I'm so glad you've started referring to it as such. That's... Where is the hideous... trying to find the fish helmet picture. Well, I'll work on it later. I'm going to put that fish helmet on Nomcath, and he's going to look amazing. For sure. My God. Some messed up helmets out here on Midjourney, you guys. Okay. So done taking our free reward.
Yep.
What is next? Black Sovereign sends out his troops and he says, bring me Zernabeth. And you guys have... You're basically 100% certain that his guards are never going to find Zernabeth.
Can we find her? We know where she is or no?
She is a very powerful, intelligent, resourceful wizard. She's going to be very hard to find if she doesn't want to be found, and if she thinks she's going to be executed for stealing 500,000 gold worth of shit. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have anyone we could call in favors to that would be more powerful to find her, I guess. Is that who Blackout used to work for? Which one's the one that Blackout was employed by?
Zernabeth.
Hmm.
You could haul Blackout in here and execute him. He's technically...
He did work for the wrong team, so...
He did. He's not a wizard, though. And he doesn't have any money, I can tell you that. He did not get access to the Black Sovereign's vault. That must have been someone else in the TL. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to incorporate these stupid helmets into the art because they're ridiculous. Can you imagine how OP the fish helmet would be in Shackles?
Yeah.
30 swim speed and shit. Water breathing. Oh my God. You wouldn't even have to
meld into the
reincarnate as an
stone
eel.
wouldn't be as good.
Yeah. Not as much access to stone, although you guys spend some time in caves. Cass asks Nomcath if you guys are going to talk to the first sovereign. Sounds like a lot of trouble, but...
I don't know if it's worth it. Pretty much anything that she could tell us, you could tell us better, right?
Maybe. If she saw the rain of stars and she would tell us about it, we might learn something, but yeah. She says, I probably know everything she could tell us anyway. Probably.
I'll share that in Castnet, that Cass is saying that the first sovereign might know some more information if we want to risk trying to subdue her.
You guys return to the surface. Outside the palace, repairs have already begun. There are workers being summoned from all over the city. Although the treasuries are empty, the Black Sovereign is going on a sort of house and resource and bank raiding spree. He tells his people to go to every house and holding owned by anyone in the Technic League other than Akradin and Nalki, basically whoever Mockery directs him to spare, he's sparing, but everybody else he's seizing all of their assets, hundreds of thousands of gold between all the Technic League captains that they'd hoarded. And the Technic League itself has a bank account, which he fully seizes as the Black Sovereign of Numeria. To restore his treasury and hire workers to repair his palace and prepare for war against, as Bernie Sanders says, the robots.
Did we grab all the cash from the dungeon? Or treasury, whatever?
I didn't grab it.
Hang on a second. I will go and get you the bungus. I am once again taking all of your gold for healthcare for Vermonters. Here's the stone cabinet. If you guys wish to, let me see, configure pile. What is sharing settings? Okay. Split with active players, split with players button. Boom. There should now be a split with players button that should auto split the gold with all active players. You can
Done.
I'm gonna keep this bungus around, and when Rye and Tim are back, Rye will probably be able to take something out of it. I'm not sure they'll let a Kraden. You've already looted the vault, you son of a bitch. He may get nothing.
True.
We'll see.
How much was the split?
It's already been. I hit the pie. I hit it, so it should be split on everybody's already.
Yeah, you are now heavy load thanks to receiving.
A ton of copper.
I'm going to move this to your bank account, Josh. Would you like your new totals?
Sure.
Okay, platinum, 127.
Say that again. Sorry.
Platinum, 127.
Okay.
Gold, 26750.
Two six what?
26750.
Got it.
Silver, 4255.
Okay.
And copper. Are you ready? It's an amazing amount. You have 7654 copper.
Hell yeah.
It should have gone onto your sheet, Mr. Brow. It did. You are at heavy
Okay.
load. You also have 7,000 copper on you.
Oh, okay.
I just crushed Josh. Didn't we do this in Shackles where I put in that button that allowed you to auto and everyone just went couldn't move. We actually last time in Shackles we had to look up what the PF1 rule is on maximum encumbrances. You just can't move at all. You're just immobilized. It's great.
I haven't given the child the Muleback tattoo yet.
Oh, the child could use a muleback tattoo. He's not a child. We shouldn't call him that. Tracy just carrying it around in his pocket, still at light load.
As long as I think it helps my chances of becoming governor, I'll just endure it, I guess. Let him call me child.
Tech McCool says, you keep using that word, governor. We do not have governors. We have war chiefs, and you are a war chief. You are the shortest war chief with the biggest head for your height.
We're gonna have to figure out a different way to do this. I don't know about war chief. Not quite.
It is an esteemed
what I'm looking for.
Title. The only title above war chief is Black Sovereign, the war chief of all war chiefs.
What about like who's in charge of this? What's it called? This war chest here. The all treasure we just saw looted. Give me that job.
That would
I can do it better than whoever was in charge of that.
Be the war chief of the palace, which is me.
Sorry,
I
brother.
think you need to duel him in order to take his job.
He goes over and picks up the +4 axe and hands it to you. Yes, we shall duel for war chief of the palace. Hands the great axe to Brow, which crushes him, pins him to the ground.
Yeah, luckily though, I can still attack him psychically, even though I'm pinned to the ground.
The only
So if he really
character that
starts
can
attacking
fight
me,
from laying down.
if he does start attacking me, I will
It'll be the
hesitate
least
to try to duel
cinematic
his brain.
duel ever seen in Numeria.
Does he take it off me?
Yeah. He doesn't crush you under the
All right.
Great Axe, or he does not offer to duel the Black Sovereign saviors.
Okay.
He figures he would either bring shame upon the house or maybe get killed. There's no good outcome to dueling you.
I was gonna go with this one. Try to make him insane instantly.
Playing the long game as usual, huh? Okay. So let's find our city map. Okay. You guys return to your homestead?
I have stuff to sell, but yes.
Okay. Well, you can sell them on this screen. Over at Montaigne, they do have the tiara. And Veshki, the Black Sovereign's witch,
Mhm.
Olbrin, goes with you over there and says the Black Sovereign has given them one chance to do the honorable thing and sell you your birthright for 50%.
Hell yeah.
And they say, they look dismayed over this. And they offer to sell it to you for 75,000 gold, which is 50% off.
Okay.
You're still a bit short, aren't you?
Well, I'll trade the cloak in. That's worth.
Mayanda would remind you all that her arms dealing in Ustalav over the past 6 months, since you guys let her use the truck to sell weapons all over Ustalav, she is sitting on 130,000 gold
Damn.
that belongs to the party.
So in other words, Mianda is the inspiration for the Cumbers of Ustalov because she was so overloaded with weapons in the truck.
Well, she has the truck. She doesn't have a 800-pound backpack because she has the truck. That's why she loves
The thing
the
is,
truck.
the Ustalov wouldn't know what the hell a big truck is, and that's how
Yeah.
2 decades down the line it got translated through word of mouth.
Well, that book is the author of that book is in Ustalav somewhere. So that book's fairly common in Ustalav. It's rarer down on the Shackles. One of you is getting an error for a hammer. Don't know who.
Which store has sellable?
The Starfall Undermarket General.
Oh yeah, that one will buy anything. That one will buy anything. So Josh, do you want to sell the mammoth cloak? Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You will get about 25,000 gold for it.
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
Mantle. Okay. Which puts you up to 52. Damn these errors. Who is throwing those? Is anybody seeing yellow errors across the top of their screen?
Nope.
No.
Not
Okay.
right now. I
I
was having issues earlier, but I've refreshed.
I did have hammers because I've got the Sovereign long hammers that I just moved from my bag of holding to main inventory so I could sell it.
Okay. Well, once you sell it, we'll see if the errors go away.
They're all sold now.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Okay.
I was just saying they are all sold now.
Oh, okay. I will also sell my serrated longsword, Toby.
Okay.
It's only claimed one victim, but it was well worth having it to claim that one victim.
Aw. Yeah, serrated
was it?
longsword sells for $22.50. You're up to about 55,000.
The tiara gives +6 to all mental stats, right?
It does.
All right, so I will sell my +4 circlet. Vast intellect.
Okay. Could also sell your tattoo. Just sell that chunk of your body. Your tattoo of
Yeah.
charisma.
Cut it off, yeah.
Headband of vast intellect you can sell for 8,000. So that puts you up to 63,000 gold. Hilarious. You're only 12,000 away.
Mm.
I've got money if you need it.
As do I. I should really split this between the party since it was the pack dwarf. I have 93,000.
Dang.
Hold on.
I just
Damn,
sold.
son.
Hold on to it, and if somebody needs money, we've
Mhm.
been all pretty loose on. Hey, I need some money to buy this. Here you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I just sold a bunch of stuff when I was playing Pack Dwarf when you weren't around, so I've got some extra money too.
I probably don't need the crossbow, do I, Toby? I don't think I've ever used it.
You don't use it. It
Yeah.
would sell for 3,200.
All right, I'll sell that.
Okay. It's fine. You sell all the cool shit I give you.
What's that?
Just sell all the cool shit I give you. It's fine. No, you are
Um,
a living weapon. So let's see. Okay, 66,300. Yep, you're almost there, buddy.
mm,
So close.
I don't think I have anything else I can sell.
You have the Spinatrix on you.
What?
You guys did recover it.
Yeah.
Ulvrin has it.
Huh. Why would I have it?
I don't know.
Oh, I think we had to transfer it to me really quick because they're getting ready to get caught or something like that. It was a weird. Okay.
Well,
And then we just never did anything with it because we got in a huge battle and almost died.
if you sell that, it'll sell for 25K.
Does anybody want it? I don't
What
want
does
to
it
sell
do?
something.
It randomly adds bonuses to saves, attack rolls, damage rolls, skills, concentration, and ability checks. Sometimes it adds up to +7. Sometimes it gives you as much as -4. It's very random.
Jesus.
Yeah. And it constantly fucks with you. It's okay, but Holden would love it.
Yeah, I would. That ring of luck is freaking awesome.
It's an artifact of Caden Kylian, and anyone who worships the luck god would love it. But anyone else might consider it an insane thing to run around with, something that would give you -4 to attack rolls or whatever randomly.
I'm okay with selling it.
Selling it? Okay. All right. I sold that then, Toby.
Okay. You're going to sell it. Basically trade it into Montaigne, where you're getting your quote unquote birthright from. And I have you at 91,300.
I slap the table and I say, hand me my birthright.
Okay. That's gonna take you to 16,300 gold left. It's not poor, still got plenty of money left. And you are now wearing the tiara, crafted for and worn only by drow matriarchs, not patriarchs, matriarchs. It is an unknown black metal alloy with sort of winding roots that come up from this purple gem at the center of your forehead, mounted in this black steel. And then woven braided bands of metal go around the top of your skull to connect at the back. And it's a little tight. And the braided bands that go around the side are also some other unknown metal that have just the faintest purplish glow.
Mm.
And it has a little tag hanging off the back that says, "Unlock your ultimate spellcasting potential with this incredible artifact from Montaigne." And keep the tag on there. You tear that off of there.
Tear that shit off. Get out of here. Yeah, that shit.
Okay. It is, let's see, skill, charisma skills, matriarch, tiara, +6 on any charisma check when dealing with drow or intelligent underdark races. And it is +6 charisma, wisdom, and intelligence.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes.
Giving you an 18 intelligence, 16
Mm.
wisdom, and 26 charisma.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And after sleeping for a night with it, you will have another fucking 15 skill points to spend.
Yes.
All's right with the world, I guess.
Yes. It's finally mine.
So you've got your wedding dress and your beautiful matriarch's tiara.
Yes. Yes.
You have never, ever looked so fabulous.
For sure. I noticed immediately as soon as you put it on. That thing looks great on you.
Like a prince on his
Is
wedding
Tokala
day.
still wearing those boots?
Do what?
Is Tokala still wearing those boots, by the way?
Yeah, he's, as far as I know, still has the best boots I've ever crafted.
I was about to say the tiara is basically the same. Is that a new tiara? That's beautiful.
Yeah.
All is right with the world. All has been worth the last few years of hell to finally own my birthright.
You know
We
what?
used to
What was the
really-
price
Really,
increase you got?
What'd you say,
What's that?
Enrique?
Go ahead, sorry. Oh, no, don't worry about it. It's not important. What were you guys saying?
I was just looking at the boots. You were asking about what increase he got from the tiara?
I just was wondering what swung the most. I know recapping, but I missed it. What swung the most? Like, is he a now wise?
He had a 10 wisdom, now he has a 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I expect you to not be so brash and
Well, he's
as a character.
much more perceptive and pretty essential. His will save is now a 17.
Yeah, that's what I really wanted. I wanted that high will save.
That's a pretty good effect to get.
Will you email me the text on all that? Well, I really don't need it. It's just
There's
plus
not
6
much.
to all the.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's just
plus 6 to
elemental.
everything. Yep. But if you ever want it, I will. Yeah. So you guys get to rest. Things are quiet for a few days here in Starfall. Silvermount is eerily quiet after trying to nuke the palace just almost a week ago. And what do you do when you're done shopping?
Do we think the sovereign would send people with us into the mountain?
He would. He would send
Red
bodyguards
shirts.
with you if you want. I'm not sure if you'd. Yeah, they would. They're not great with technology. They're not great at fighting robots, other than running at them with axes and chopping them to pieces.
That's worked for me.
They are one of the scariest. The Black Sovereign's army is huge. It's 10 or 15,000 barbarians, and they are one of the scariest armies on the planet. But tactically, you have. Whoa!
Oh my
Nice
God.
Oh, it's Enrique, I think. You guys getting
What's
that?
going on? Sorry.
We just heard
Yeah.
static.
Yeah, it was a white noise.
Do you still get it when I talk?
No, you sound fine now. They are probably one of the least effective. Well, you're not sure how they're going to assail a metal fortress full of robots.
Hmm.
Most of their weapons,
Yeah, and I forgot
even
they
the
have their hands
+3.
full quelling.
Yeah. Well, they no longer have the Technic League as a boat anchor around their neck, but also the Technic League were one of the scariest security forces on the planet. They no longer have their spies, and they no longer have a small army of wizards scoping everything that comes into the country and scrying constantly. They're a little blind without that. They're in the most technologically advanced place in the world, and they no longer have their tech advisors, although their tech advisors were mostly lying to them.
Well, we have all this money now. How about what kind of upgrades can we get? Or do we have anyone to upgrade our stuff?
You yourself are a competent enough craftsman to do most upgrades. Tokala can do the tattoo stuff, and anything you don't want to take the time to do, Mayanda will do for you. She has similar crafting abilities, and you also have Denvaya here able to help craft things.
Okay.
There was a major upgrade I was looking to do, but I don't know if we've got the time or resources to do it here.
Which one's that?
We have that one technically guy's body with all his cyberware.
Oh my
Shit,
god.
I forgot about that, Nomcat.
Whose body is this?
The guy I got the sword from, the boss at
Osmond?
the end of the Osmond.
Oh god, you have
The
Osmond's.
guy that killed Krakta,
Yes.
right?
That's right.
Yep.
Osmond's cybernetics are all the most advanced cybernetics any of you have ever seen.
hmm
Cass
Gotta
verified
go to
that they were
Binox.
installed by Unity's people. Like Osmond was heavily modified by Unity, she believes.
Yeah.
And
And she also
probably
said she could remove any of the trackers or controls from Unity.
yeah. She thinks she can break because they're all genetically encoded to him. Like you don't have his DNA, so they won't work for
Yeah.
you. She thinks she can break that.
Yeah.
Just by her connecting to each one of the parts and running a decryption thing on them. But they are the most advanced cybernetics she's ever seen, and we would need to visit a very advanced cybernetics lab. Now, if we invade Silvermount, she's confident once in there, you would find the facilities to make use of those things. Or you could go to Binox,
What about?
a psychopath.
Yeah, so
No, I can't do Binox. I've got that flaw. I cannot do him. He's a robot. If he was an android, I might be able to kind of
What if we
it.
knock you out and it just happens and you wake up? You don't know where it comes from, Nomcat. You wake up.
That's what happened to Tokala. And now he's Mecha Tokala.
You would have to plan that without me, because I would violently oppose that plan.
It'd be like the A-Team where they drug B.A. Baracus to take him on an
that's what I
airplane.
was thinking. Yeah.
All right, Tokala, knock the cat on the head.
Hit him right in the fish helmet.
He does that, and I go phasing right down. Fuck, how
falls
we're gonna
through
get
the
him out
floor.
now?
He's gone. Ulfred, you were talking about upgrading. I pity the fool who's scared of unlicensed surgery. Oh, yeah. Well, Binox would tell you he's got a license, but what do you want to upgrade?
Well, I want to up the enhancement bonus on my shield and armor for starters.
Okay. Do I have a vendor here that sells the upgrade values?
No, because
Do I?
you weren't doing that for Iron Gods.
Yeah, you guys need a vendor from. Let me see if I can get you one of those vendors. Maybe be down in the shackles. Okay. Those aren't that good though. Let's see the Caliphate shops. Eckert's. Okay. This one is technically from Lepstad, Eckert's, but Starfall can do this. Let's see. I'm not sure this is the most current version of Numerian ink, but there it is. If you need it. This one appears to just be a drug shop. I know you guys love those. Scraps, nothing. Ah, this is probably the one we want. Cheatham and Steel. My grandfather's favorite lawyer joke.
How's it go?
Something like I represent the law firm of Cheatham and Steel. There's some other component to it. Yeah.
It was Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe as well.
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. That's the one. Yeah.
That's from Car Talk.
And with Denvaya and Mayanda and their gear, you can go to +5 if you want, Alfred.
Well, I don't want to spend all of our money like that, but yeah.
Well, sure you do. Just spend it all. Castle, Goat's Head. Yeah, I'm afraid you guys don't have access to Thragorn shop, so you can't buy Tucker boots. It's Tuckaroo sleeping bags. It's a shame. Or the much sought after Firegrass Angler.
That one's in there, huh?
Lords of Boone.
What was the cost on Tokala's tattoos? Like a +4, +6.
To the stats or
Yeah.
typically to go from +2 to +4 is 12,000. The base tattoos end up being like 4,000. So it's like 4,000 for +2 and like 16,000 for +4. Mr. Brown, why do you want a strength tattoo?
I think it's cooler, and because the image looks like it's an image of Tokala.
It is.
So I think it'd be pretty awesome if he just tattooed himself on me.
It's the tattoo of the show off.
Yeah. But I mean, it's almost as good as a mulebag cord. It gives me some carrying capacity, but also other benefits.
The operative. I love the one of Luna. That one came out the best.
I saw what Rocket Dwarf for Storgrim.
Oh yeah. That tattoo's pretty epic too. Black Sovereign. This tattoo of Colin Kit's pretty awesome. Warlord's wife. God Killer's Wisdom +2. Picture of a golden pistol. Josh, I think I told you there's a Strength Charisma tattoo that costs 12,000 gold and is of a green bladed gold handled sword. It's called the Redeemer.
Nice.
And there's one that's the most boring tattoo you've ever seen. It's a picture of a beautiful library. It's plus
Oh,
to intelligence and wisdom.
it just says library card.
Yeah, it's called the Librarian. There's one that's wisdom charisma that is a scimitar with raven wings for the guard. Huh. I don't know what I was thinking of for this one, but it is a dark-skinned man with his eyes closed, and he's wearing a tiara, and it's called Arrogance, and it's plus to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. It's oddly appropriate to
Oddly
represent
appropriate.
you now.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't think I thought of that when I made it, but
I think you were. I think
the
you had that in
shoe
your brain
fits.
somewhere.
The shoe
I
fits.
think time folded on itself for a second there, and you just saw the future.
I have traveled back in time to make fun of you. The only thing that would lead me on such a journey would be to ridicule Josh. Let's see. Since you have Mayanda going to Ustalav to sell stuff, you could also buy from Ascanor Lodge, which sells stuff like alchemical grease. Crazy. Grease lover. Sells some interesting potions. Dork roast. You guys don't really need haunt siphons.
Hey, Toby?
Yeah.
I think Silence and Sculptor did they ever have a plus to them? They're not being marked as masterwork.
In your Silence and Sculptor are somehow their enhancement bonus is listed at 0.
Yeah.
They were higher than that, weren't they? What were they? 2? 1?
I'm not sure. I've had these things for a while, so.
Based on their cost, it looks like they are +2. I don't know how that got zeroed, but I just fixed it.
Good, because in that case, I am going to. That.
I think there's such an old item that one of the
Yeah,
foundry
probably one of the
updates
upgrades
broke
broke it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That puts everybody at a +3 for me.
Cool.
Okay, Toby, did you tell me? Sorry, what would it cost me to get a +4 or +6 tattoo from Tokala? You told me and I forgot. I'm
+4
sorry.
or +6 to what exactly?
Dex is what I'm looking at.
Oh, it would be.
Yeah. I would want to get one too.
Let's see. Where
I
are
don't
you?
have one currently, so it would be, paying for it outright.
Well, you guys only pay 50% for tattoos from Takala, so I think it would be 8,000, and you have 16.
8,000 for +6.
+4. +6 is a lot. It's huge.
How much? A lot. Like,
Let me look, because he could actually do that now.
Yeah, Tokala, I want a strength tattoo. I'm just gonna go for it and say use my skull as canvas. Go crazy.
What the fuck? You want a face tattoo from Takala? I mean, I guess you're gonna wear a helmet, so
Might
even
as
if it goes
well.
poorly.
His first ever tattoo is a face
Yeah.
tattoo. That's bold.
And if I'm
The Mike
if I'm
Tyson
trying to be a
tribal
war
tattoo.
chieftain,
Like, if you wanted to impress Tokala, saying your first tattoo is a face tattoo is definitely a way to impress him, I would think.
it's more forehead tattoo maybe. But yeah.
2 things, Josh. A +6 item is 18,000 gold just in materials.
Okay.
And 2, you have Grin's Technic League badge in your bags. You guys definitely killed her.
Oh, we do? Huh.
Yeah. I thought she'd
Okay.
escaped, but I think I was incorrect.
Okay.
The foundry evidence is there. So they're like, where's Grin? And Olbrin's like looking at her badge in his backpack. She gone. Now you could, Josh, get, let's see, that would be 6,000. You already have a con bonus, so you don't need that.
Yeah, my con's maxed out.
If you get the operative tattoo, that's 2,500 gold. It's 2 decks and 2 to stealth. And then you upgrade it to +4 to those things, which will cost you 6,000 gold. So for 8,250 gold, you could have a tattoo at +4 dex, +4 stealth.
Is the upgrade not half price too?
It is.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Sorry.
What was the
Any
upgrade to
Okay.
from +4 to +6 again? I'm sorry, I was looking at something else.
the upgrade from +4 to
6,000.
+6 takes you from it is 18,000 gold to do the +6. It's a lot.
Okay.
That's at half price. Full price is 36. So
Well,
yeah.
I've got 16,300. If someone will loan me a little bit, I'll just do it all. I'm willing to go all in.
All in on the, let's see, it would be 18. Yeah. Takala, I'll let Takala do it for 18. Basically, anything you guys see in Numerian ink, Takala can do and more.
You said it's 8K for the +4,
Correct.
or is it 8,500?
Yeah. And you just take whatever, buy one of the ones that's in there and then change the values to 4, or I'll change it if you have any trouble. So what do you think, Josh? What do you want your Dex tattoo to look like? Currently, the operative tattoo is a picture of Nomcath jumping off a building that's exploding behind him.
I'm cool with that. I think that was a pretty epic deal that I was a part of.
Okay. Let's see.
What happens to and shit? What was that?
Oh, he's describing me the tattoo, the stealth tattoo that I'm gonna get.
Mm.
It's from when Nomcath blew up that building and had to tuck and roll.
And didn't look behind me.
Yeah.
Never looked. Yeah, they never looked back at the explosion. Okay, so someone is going to loan Olbrin
Well,
a
how
couple
much are
thousand gold.
platinum? How much are platinum?
10 gold.
10.
Yeah,
Okay,
you have
so I've got
another. You have another 1,200 gold in platinum laying around.
How much
How
do you
much does
need?
he need?
He needs like 2,000.
So I can't do math. I'm sorry. Brain damage really screwed up my math stuff. So I have 16,300 in actual gold and then 127 platinum.
Yeah.
So what is
I've
that
already got-
total?
It works out to you having like 17,500 gold, pretty close to.
Okay. So I need 500 gold.
Yeah,
basically.
Dirt. So
So can I borrow?
who wishes
Can
to
I borrow?
loan? And you
Take
still
it.
have the Bank of Mayanda untouched, all of you.
I
And
go ahead.
this-
I give him 500.
Okay, there you go. Josh, I'm going to 0 your gold, 0 your platinum. You still have plenty of silver. Broke bitch.
Plenty silver and plenty copper. I'm
Is
good.
the waitlist currency we've been tracking in this campaign stuff that's with Mayanda, or
Weightless currency is either in a
that's
bank
all?
account in town or with Mayanda. Yes.
Okay, but it's individual, right? It's not like a shared one.
Yeah. Whatever currency you have on your sheet is basically yours, but you guys are very generous and you've not kept strict track of who owns what and what's a party item and what's an individual item. So I'll leave it
Hey
to you all
guys,
to
anybody
haggle.
want a +4 con belt?
I'm good.
Okay. Because I had that as a belt, and now I have it the helmet, and the belt doesn't do nothing for me. So Apparently, it already
It's
increased.
+4 con, you said?
Yeah, +4 con.
I think I have that. Yeah, I'm okay.
Thought I'd offer it before I sold it.
Is that operative tattoo? That's what you said it was called, Toby?
Yep, the operative, it's called. And it's already on your sheet. The values are already set. Your stealth is now an 18.
It's plus to dex and stealth?
Yeah. And of course, the dex also modifies stealth. So really, it's
Sure.
like +9 to stealth. So yeah, your stealth is now super good. Your dex is now 22. Your armor class with no buffs is 22.
Yeah, I wanted better armor class, wanted better to hit too. So I know we'll be fighting some weird shit.
That will help you land disintegrates for sure. +4 strength face tattoo brings me up to a 12 strength, says Mr. Brow. Who's a child now?
Whose
That
child
is-
is
I
it
feel like if
anyway?
I'm hanging out with Barbarian,
Okay.
I was-
That's some insane shit.
Just wait until Ulfred blows that rage horn. Then you'll really be going.
Oh my god. Mr.
oh,
Brow.
can I psychic cast while on a rage? Maybe.
You guys remember when one of you cast a rage spell on an enemy wizard and he ran up and punched Luna in the nose and drew
Yeah,
blood?
become Chad. Yeah.
become
Oh, that was primal
It wasn't even a
regression,
rage
yeah.
spell, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
it
amazing.
Trust
regressed
me,
them.
I have
like
shared Become Chad
animal.
story several times.
I broke the ceiling of that place too. I
You did.
fell through the roof.
Yep. You guys
Oh,
trashed
that was
that
that
place.
Yeah.
I think that's how the battle
That was a fun
started.
one.
You fell through the roof.
It was
Yeah, I'm like-
Crassus's
Yeah.
lab where he was making undead tech guys.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm gonna turn into a huge rock creature. Okay, I fall through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That roof was not made to sustain your giant ass.
All right, we won the surprise round.
That's right. Okay. Well, I think we'll do a little more shopping and then pause for this session. Any other things you guys need to get?
I think that's good for me, anyway.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm pretty beat today, so don't mind ending early either.
Fucking hilarious that you now have a 12 strength.
Oh, actually, I know exactly what I need to do.
I don't like having 8 strength either, or like the 8 stats.
Yeah, and you're
So,
still
yeah.
at light load even with the new strength value. Oh, but you have a bunch of money on you. If you transfer that money to your bank, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Is okay. Is okay.
Why am I at a heavy? I think weightless currency isn't working right.
Is it not?
It was working for
Is it
I don't
goofing up?
think so.
Hmm.
What do you mean? Like
Oh,
for
I do. Okay, never
for
mind. I have it
boosting?
backwards. That's why I'm doing it. That's what's going on. Okay, never mind.
No.
I have it.
Hell yeah.
I have 250
I guess
pounds of money on me right now.
Excellent.
I'm gonna head out, guys, but good playing with you.
We're
See
gonna
you next week.
stop here in a second.